Good morning, world. This is Jehovah's Laws, world's greatest and brightest commandment speaker. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. So it's a lie to say, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments. That's why John in 1 John chapter 2 verse 4, that's the one right after Peter, said, He who saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, starting with verse 1, it explains that the rock that followed after Moses was Christ. So that was Jesus who was following after our 10 Commandments, speaking Moses. And I'm bringing those 10 Commandments back into the light. They're the greatest words. And they'll be used in heaven. We're not escaping them, ever. You understand what that means? Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. I'm fulfilling them. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain. Remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother. No kill, no adultery, no steal, no lie, and no covet anything that is thy neighbor's. With 10, there is no sin. So I'm not sinning if I'm keeping them, am I? It's a good reason to keep them. No sin. God's going to be happy to see you. It's not going to be anything offensive. Isn't that wonderful? It can be if you study his commandments found in Exodus chapter 20 verses 1 to 26. Learn them word for word. And like I do already. And I'll prove it to you, and I'm glad to prove it to you, and I'll prove it to anyone in the world. If anyone challenges me, I'd be glad to say them, because I do know them all. Forwards and backwards. Word for word from the King James, which is the next best translation next to Hebrew, which they were translated from. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Okay? All right. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life. Don't you want that right? Jesus gave us a commandment in Matthew 7. The same Jesus that appeared following after Moses in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. That same Jesus gave us the commandment in Matthew 7, page 1305, the King James Version. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye? And behold, a beam is in thine own eye. Thou hypocrite! First cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Don't be a hypocrite, pointing your fingers at others when you're worse than they are. How can we get better, you say? Study the words of God, His 10 Commandments, and His teachings on the Mount. Study what His prophets had said through the Spirit. Study the whole book, but concentrate on the 10. The 10 that were written by the finger of God Himself are the greatest commandments. Even the Son said, why didst thou call me good? There is but one good, and that's God. If you wish to enter into life, keep the commandments. And here they are, keep these commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods for me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water out of the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do the work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son nor the daughter, thy manservant nor the maidservant nor the cattle nor the stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may belong upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against the neighbor. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is the neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. When the people saw it, they removed it off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near into the thick darkness, for God what the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, You have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shalt not make gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto thee, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. The 10 Commandments. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Word for word, King James Version. Get a King James. It's the best. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. Come on, world, what you got?